Welcome all. This is our lecture third, and in this lecture, we will cover our next topic of the subject software project management. In the second lecture, there was some unclear diagram of the management functions, so you can complete it from here. Here we have five functions: planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Somewhere you will find another sixth function, that is coordinating. Somewhere it's a function, and somewhere we can understand it like coordination is inherent in all these five functions. Okay, or we can say this coordination will bind all these functions. Without coordination, any functions will not work properly. So let's move ahead towards our next topic, that is need identification. Need identification means when you are going to develop a software and you have specified your needs, then how we can identify these specific needs. We will learn about this process, like the identification of needs, the activity often regarded as the first step in the requirement engineering process. Requirement engineering process means in the in this step we will clearly define what we have to do. Okay, or if we have a particular goal, then how can we find the process, what kind of tools we required. All these things will be identified in this step, that is need identification. Here we have some steps in this need identification process. First of all, we will identify the problem for what we are going to work. Okay, identifying potential problem before the start of a project can save organizations significant amount of time and money, as if we have not a clear problem, then and we have start working towards the project, then at any stage we will find that this is not a good process. Okay, and this will waste our most precious time and money as well. Okay, so the first step is we will identify the problem. The next one is observations. The need for a project are identified. Often the organizations makes observations about the project. In this step, organization will make some arrangements or observe about many aspects. What is our problem, what we want to do, and what kind of team we want to have. Okay, this is done in observations. After this, we have the step the gathering information. By observation, we will gather information. Okay, observations highlight what is needed, and the information needed. Information gathering highlights the process need to execute the proposed project. Okay, both observations and the actual gathering of information should include comments from the group that ultimately will benefit from the completed project. Okay, the next step is objectives and opportunities. What will be the objective of our project and what kind of opportunities we will get after completion of the project. Okay, in this process we will analyze all these needs. Okay, the allocation of funds to the project and the human resource applied to the project, all these things come under this step. Here we have some need identification techniques. We have the first one is questionnaires, second one is interviews, surveys, brainstorming sessions, documentation review, focus groups, and observations. These are some techniques to identify needs. Okay, as the questionnaire, as the name said, questionnaires, we will prepare a questionnaire and ask the respondent to fill it according to their needs, and we will get our required information from these questionnaires. Okay, the next one is interviews. We will directly interview to the respondent to get proper information. Survey, we can arrange a survey to get proper information or to get needs. Next one is brainstorming. We can create a brainstorming session. We can organize it at the organization level or the customer level as well, or we can combine the company personnels and customers as well and get the needs from both the sides. The next one is documentation review. Documentation reviews, as some completed projects related to our present one, we will take the documentations of the previous completed projects and gather the information and find the needs from them. Focus groups, we can focus groups means we select some particular experts as well, okay, and gather information from them. The last one is observation. In observations we can arrange a observer. He or she can observe all the things related to the project, what we want to do, what is the need related to the customer, what kind of softwares, what kind of hardwares, and how many team size will be to complete this particular project. Okay, so these are some techniques we can use to identify needs to complete a project. Basically, the need identification is the process, or we can say it is a step before actually going to the project or before actually starts the project. We will gather informations, or we can say we can arrange some pros and cons of a particular project, what kind of risks associated with this. All these questions we will get the answers of these clearly. Okay, so this is all done in this lecture. Prepare your good quality notes. Okay, we will learn another lecture. Okay, thank you.